Hello. So, I'm gonna make a short video today. I wanted to make sure that I did make a video though, because today is my 60 days of sobriety. And I know that's not very long, but I'll tell you what, man, it's been a phenomenal 60 days. I was so depressed last year. I was so, discontent with life. And, financially, I was on top of the world. I'm married to the woman I love. I got my kids, I got guitars and a nice vehicle and, all this stuff that you're supposed to want. And I was just miserable. I thought it was depression, and I still think that it could be a part of it. But, I think really what it was untreated alcoholism. And, cut to this year, especially right now, like I don't have any money. I have like literally a couple dollars in my bank, and some change. I don't smoke or do anything like that, so I don't have a whole lot of expenses. But I'm like literally, for all intents and purposes, broke. I don't have my vehicle, I don't have the nice toys, I don't have all of my clothes even, and I don't have the woman I love. My wife and I are separated officially right now. So, on paper, I should be miserable now, but I'm just not. I found a great relationship with God again. I'm enjoying going to meetings and living a spiritual principled life. It's just like, there's some people in my corner that have like, hit me up on Facebook and said, dude, we've been waiting for you. Like, we know you're going to help so many people. And I'm going to, and I'm not saying that to be cocky, but I'm saying that to solidify the fact that is my purpose, is to help others, to be of service to man and to God. Obviously to be of service to my family and loved ones and all that, but just in general, to be of service to people. Like, I've been a taker, for so long, and now it's time to give, and I've got a lot of giving. So I did the same thing today that I do every day. I got up and I prayed straight on the knees, got up, did my breakfast ritual, drank coffee, checked on my phone a little bit. Of course, I got to check my YouTube channel, make sure that's running. And and then I did my chores, and I started doing my classes and things that I have to do for the facility. And then this afternoon, I just got done working out. I'm gonna go eat, catch a shower. I'm gonna go to a meeting. I'm gonna go journal. I've got several different journals. I do a gratitude journal, which is a daily, like, what am I grateful for? Because I've got a lot, and it's good to keep that stuff in mind. They say a grateful, addict or grateful alcoholic will not pick up, and I have found that to be true. It's hard to be in active addiction or untreated alcoholism when you're practicing gratitude, like truly practicing gratitude. I keep a support journal, which shows, who I contact each day, and I make sure I contact at least 4 people a day. I keep a workout journal to make sure that I'm, being active physically, because that's been such a big part of my adult life. I am an ex-bodybuilder. I have been basically a gym rat my entire adult life, so it is something that's important to me. I just don't do it in the same capacity that I used to. And then I just keep a regular journal, just, hey, today was good. Today I did ABC. Today so-and-so called. Today so-and-so didn't call. I miss my kids. I miss my wife, just all of the above. And, it's just, I do these things every single day. And, I call my sponsor every single day. And these things, like, these are the things that A, keep you sober, but B, keep you in a positive headspace. And when you're in a positive headspace and you're your self-worth is going well and your self-esteem is on point, like, you don't, want to use and abuse drugs and alcohol. People with healthy self-esteem, with healthy self-worth and value, tend to not abuse drugs and alcohol. It just doesn't work. It can't coincide. Now, addiction doesn't discriminate. It hits rich, poor, black, white, Latino, wrong side of the track, right side of the track, good childhood, bad childhood. But one thing that it does not hit is people who have healthy self-esteem and self-value. So right now I actually believe that that's where my head's at, and that's why I have no, desire. The obsession has been lifted. Now, does that mean I'm safe? No. That means tomorrow I've got to get up and do some work so I can try to get the same results I got today. When we rest on our laurels, when we try to chill on what we did yesterday or last week, that's when we get in trouble, So anyway, that's just my 60-day sobriety check-in. I just want to give a shout out real quick to Crystal Schmidt, my wife. If you ever do see this, I just want you to know how much you have impacted my life and how much I do care about you and love you, regardless of what happens. And I want to give a quick shout out to Trapped Emotions. That's the podcast I was speaking of the other day. Two of my buddies from up north, where I was living when I was married, do a podcast. And these guys have been through the ringer and they've stayed sober for an extended period of time, long-term sobriety, quality long-term sobriety. So like, it's a good, you can listen to what they say and take heed, because they're good guys and they live by what they, preach. So again, that's called Trapped Emotions. You could type in Tyler Blandin, Bladin, Andrew Shipwash, both of them, or just Trapped Emotions, and you should be able to find the podcast. But anyway, I just, keep your heads up. I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to keep plodding and keep trudging. And one day at a time, we're going to do this. We're going to stay sober, and we're going to accomplish some big time goals. In the next upcoming videos, I'm going to talk about some future stuff that I have planned and that I have goals set for myself. So in addition to continuing to bring people up to speed with my life and my past and where I'm coming from, I'm going to talk about some goals that I have that I set and that I'm going to accomplish. So we'll see you next time.